The Central Bank of Nigeria says the reason for the new guideline is for BDC operators to correct some of the anomalies in their operations. This coming report looks at some of the issues regarding this directive.
In what may be described as a first step by Godwin Emefiele as the central bank governor towards sanitizing the foreign exchange market, the CBN on Monday this week rolled out a new set of guidelines for BDC operation in Nigeria. First, they are to shore up the capital base to 35 million naira from 10 million naira, with the mandatory cautionary deposits to be put in a non-interest yielding account in the CBN. Again, the licensing of BDCs will henceforth attract application fees of 100,000 naira, licensing fee of 1 million naira, and annual renewal fee of 250,000 naira. The new guideline also forbids ownership of multiple BDCs and stipulates stiff penalties to violators when detected.
You cannot be doing business in concert. If you are not well capitalized and you just want to have a quantum of money from other aspects of this, some of them will be tended to mismanage such fund. If you must carry a huge fund, you must have a huge capital base. Your capital base, if not too much, it must come to an average. When they look at you and say, this is the business we are doing, you should also be having money yourself.
The reasons, according to the central bank, for this guideline is simply this: that out of the 120 BDCs sampled based on volume of purchase from banks, 101 of them, representing 84%, are in breach of the objectives and provisions of the guidelines. Majority of them could not be located. Majority have no accounting records. Majority of them relocated without approval, and majority have no sales documents. Despite these reasons, the decision to review the guideline generated mixed feelings among members of the House of Representatives.
For us to get up in the morning and announce that a capital minimum base, which hitherto used to be 10 million, has by part been increased to 35 million, for me, speaks volume.
We have a new CBN governor who is trying to bring about change in the system. He has brought up policies that he thinks can at least strengthen the naira. There is need to give him a chance.
Every person must not own a BDC, but groups of people can come together. After all, it should be limited liability companies. And when you cannot afford 35 million share capital, you can do that together, working with other people.
The Foreign Exchange Monitoring and Miscellaneous Provisions Act 17 of 1995 and the BOFI Act of 1991 vests in the Central Bank of Nigeria the power to license and regulate bureau de change operations in Nigeria. In the meantime, the central bank governor is expected to appear before the House to explain the reason for the new move.